Okay, hello. Well, let's get into it. More Silksong. As you can see, I've played 9 hours already in 2 days. Quite unemployed levels of gameplay right there. Last time we played, we unlocked like this town, so that's exciting. And we beat Widow. We got a wall jump, and we got like a harp. So I think we've got lots of things we can do now. And yeah, we're still poor because we're always poor. But I believe we saw there's like an upstairs, is there not? How did I get to the upstairs before? Around here? Around here. I was watching some Hollow Knight gameplay and it's weird because in Hollow Knight you can't grab onto ledges and it feels very different. What's this? Hello? Relic Seeker. What? Who is it? What you've got? What do you want? I'm just a traveller, one hoping that you were not too badly affected by the cursed snare set upon this town. What pathetic power, what binds them outside means nothing to me. None of them have my keen sense. My respect for the past. You seem able though, sneaky too. If you find any old stuff, I have some old stuff, anything with history, bring it here. I'll take it. Oh, what's the smell? I smell something on you right now. You have a relic for me. Okay. Oh, he likes it. Yes, this fits my collection well. Look at what I have. And he gave us money. We're rich, but we're probably gonna lose it. Paid parchment. For the last words of a lost pilgrim. I die here in this damp, dark and enjoyment of those poor sods, trapped to stumble aimlessly and empty until their limbs fall to dust. How scary. Decree of the citadel, dirty and worn, full chamber to the kingdom of the White Worm. White Worm is the Pale King. So it's talking to Hollow Nest. Claim the Weaver in half part. Last of their line. Sensed strong with silk. Resistance anticipated, quell with rune cage. So I guess Hera was like gifted to Hollow Nest or taken forcibly? Not like as part of a deal between her and the king, but as a deal between the king and Farloon? That's interesting. Okay. Hey there, buddy. Pliny. By Claw, are you the savior, Michelle? Standing so calm and cool on entrance in Pliny's bell home. What clue, sir, tells of my part in your town's liberation? Why, your blade, fierce warrior, any fine pin master would detect the sign of a deadly work upon that needle's edge. 'Tis was a vile curse that struck you. No simple bug nor basic pin could have granted our release, no. That blade, though, so expertly clutched in claw, that could well have met the task. It was you who cut us free, yes? I'll grant you sharp sight, Pin Master, and your saving is fortuitous. This blade that restored your town would now benefit from your service. Well, yes, I have a busy backlog of pins to tend, but your gracious heroism decrees that unique weapon receives my care at this very moment. Sharpen the needle? Finally, damage upgrade? Ooh. That's cute. We have needle sharpened. Can we... It's just a sharpened needle. And what do we have to pay for another one? But an oil. If we can get some oil for them, they can sharpen our blade more. I don't get any hints about where the oil is from Citadel. Okay. Bum, bum. Hey, Kate, how you going? Oh my god, look at that guy fly off. Golly, good morning to ya. I saw the. I know you weren't in it, and you probably haven't had time to watch it. I can go up here. But I saw the hints of history, and it was pretty nice. I liked it. Crazy that you guys actually got the tier list guy on an episode. I wasn't expecting it to ever happen. But yeah, I'm enjoying Silksong a lot. I mean, does it live up to the hype? For me, it does. But I'm a person who enjoys these kinds of games. So I don't know. I do think it's kind of insane that like everybody is talking about Silksong. Like I feel like Metroidvanias aren't a game for everybody. But it seems like everybody's enjoying it. I hope so at least. Oh, Shakira! I've been looking for you. I actually have money. She's jealous that we fought a weave in combat. She's like, I want to fight. Wow, and I can actually buy the maps because I have money. I guess I should just buy the pins as well, since I'm not going to have money for long. I always die somewhere. Well, thank you, Shakira. Okay. So I've got a bunch of quests I can do. I want to set Korea Tipp in Lower Shellwood, which I actually have a map for now. I like Shakira a lot. Shakira's got to be one of my favorite characters. Lower Shellwood. So somewhere around here, we can try to get the Actually, no. Before I do that, I want to look for the bells. I want to try to do the bell side quest. Since I've already done like half of it, no? I need 5 more bells. They shouldn't be hard to find since it's not that big of a place. I think. If I can get up here. No? Silver bells. Oh, that is loud and that scared me. That's Shellwood, so not there. The bells came back? That's not fair. Nice. Ow. Nice. Silver bells, huh? Where are they? Ah, 1. So 4 more. Get out. You too. Silver bells. Ow. Bad idea. I guess I can kill these guys quicker now because I upgraded my weapon. 6? Not 6, I'm counting too fast. 5. 3 more. There's another guy here, right? Yeah. I smell ya. Ow! No silver bells? And we've nearly explored all of here, which is worrisome. That's not all of them. I'm missing 2? Where are the 2 that I'm missing? Stop dingling. Hey Bombastic, how you doing? Sorry that a certain something has interrupted my Jam Festival playthrough. I promise I will try to get back to it. Just as you can tell, I've got some other stuff on my mind. I know you should have delayed your game like all the other indies. I did see there are like a couple other games that came out like the same day as Silksong and around the same time. Like games that didn't edit their date for Silksong. Is there really? Did you guys all respawn? There's no more bells here. I guess I have to go down to the below area? And it's not going well for both games from what I can understand. There's like another Metroidvania that released a game. I can't remember what it's even called, like Adventures of Samar or something. And it has like no reviews on Steam. So that's kind of sad. Is there a bell here? And then the other one, but like the big game. I guess one of the big games is Chronos, and I think that had like enough cool art under it. It's a very different genre. Chronos, I don't remember exactly. But I think that's doing like okay. Yeah, Jam Festival would be blowing up the charts right now. If only. Maybe there's bells here? No? But then Hell Is Us is like another game that looks kind of interesting. But again, like, that one seems to not really be doing as well as it could be. Because, I mean, I think people are still buying them. But the only game people are talking about right now seems to be Silksong. Which is not good. I need to go here. Which is not good for them. And it doesn't seem to be like a one-day thing. Like, I open Twitch. Everyone's just still playing Silksong. I get why. I like Silksong. I don't blame them at all. I'm missing 2 bells. Where are they hiding? But I'm glad to see at least like some people seem to have been like excited for the release for Jam Festival. I saw the Discord. Some people were waiting for it to come out. Excitement. I think give it a few days and you'll start to even see the... Are you hiding a bell? The Hall of Fame entries rocking. I think that'll be very cool. Get out of here. Ow. Okay, I'll get out of here. Sorry. Oh, that's a bell. So now I'm only missing 1. Yeah, that's the thing, man. That's like why I'm surprised Silksong's blown up so much. Because these sorts of games, they're hardly ever for everyone. Even Hollow Knight, right? Like, people talk about Hollow Knight, but for as much as, like, I've seen people praise Hollow Knight, I've seen so many other people, like, be like, yeah, it's good, but I did kind of, like, bounce off it after a little while. Because, like, backtracking, kind of, like, more independent exploration, even just, like, this sort of, like, 2D movement and attacking, it's not for everyone. I really like it. But, yeah. But who knows, maybe Silksong will change that. Maybe we'll get enough people to try these sorts of games, and before you know it, people will be like, oh my god, Blasphemous? Yeah, that's also an amazing game, and every Metroidvania will have their fan base expanded. Where is this bloody bell that I'm looking for? That's the hole that's going to kill me, right? Yeah. People are going crazy, man. I mean, I say that as if I'm not one of them. I'm not playing it too much, right? Only like an average of 5 hours a day. But some people, I try to stay away from spoilers, but apparently there are some people who have finished it already. Yeah. Well, it's like, for this sort of game, this really does feel like the best quality you can get. So like, people will go crazy over it. I mean, just look at the art, you know? It's beautiful. I love this sort of art. I'm missing one bell, but maybe I really don't know where it is. Right? And like, I don't know, I was seeing like trailers like before it came out. It's not, that's a big thing too, right? Like, actually, it's affordable in this economy. Oh, that's my last bell. That's it, right? Yes. Okay, I'm glad I actually found that, because I feel like that was going to be a tough treasure hunt. Get out of my way. I got places to go. How did I miss that bell before? I don't know. Right? Right? I mean, like, from what I understand, they made they made themselves enough money to retire off of Hollow Knight anyway. So I guess it's like, why? It really is just like a three-man team with a few extra like translation people. Who do I talk to the bell about? You? Yahoo! Silver bell's completed. I actually have money now. Okay. The next quest I wanted to do was the Polyps and the Lost Bug, right? I need to find Tipp somewhere. I need to find Lower Shellwood. Like, it's crazy that you can buy 2 copies of this game. You can buy one for yourself and you can buy one for a friend. And it's still cheaper than most games at the moment. Like most AAA games. I saw some like discussion about like, oh, I'm an indie dev. How the hell am I supposed to price my game now that Silksong is 20 USD? But like, I think pretty much everybody understands that this is not a normal pricing. This is something a bit more special. And no one's gonna be like, oh my god, I can't believe your indie game is 20 bucks or 30 bucks or 40 bucks and Silksong, the best game of all time, is only 20 bucks. It's a robbery. Nobody thinks like that. Nobody's complaining about the price of your $40 indie game. People are complaining about... What do you mean, Bombastic? People are complaining about annoying whatever it is in American AAA games costing so much. Mario Kart being 20 120 AUD. I wish I was as special as... Okay. You know, I'm probably a lot cheaper than that. Realistically. Well, I guess it depends what you're buying me for. For one night, 20 USD sounds like a good price. For a lifetime, we might have to negotiate that a little bit. Are you giving me housing? What am I... What's that area up there? I don't remember. What are my benefits? Do you pay for my healthcare? Do I get a pension? Do you go into my super fund? Lots of questions. Get out of here, little bug boy. So there's an area to the right, but I haven't been apparently. Oh, I fucking need to do parkour. This is not an offer, okay. My streaming services are not for sale. There's a station that I missed, but if they were, it would be less than 20 bucks a stream. That would be very expensive sponsorship for whatchamacallit, for a Pokemon fan game. But unfortunately, my streams are not on the market. My body, maybe. My streams, not so much. Unless you're willing to pay 20 bucks for me to play Jam Festival at some point in the future, unless I die in an untimely fashion. If you're willing to draw up that contract, we can come to an agreement. As long as you're happy with me playing it potentially in the next 20 years, right after I play Nightmare, which is totally going to happen, but most likely not. We'll see what happens. So there's a door over there, but I don't know how to get there yet. Okay. Where's this Tipp guy, and why are you killing me? And where's the door to the right that I'm supposedly missing? Oh, here. What's down here? Whoa, whoa, whoa! That's a new enemy. I don't know how to process this. Okay, what the hell are you? You're not okay. You're not willing to agree to that contract? Oh, well, you're missing out. Flow throwback reacts instinctively to movement nearby. You're new. I'm dead. It's a flea. I'm dead, but I need to get the flea. Okay, that's not too hard to do. Burp, burp, burp. Gotta be careful, don't fight monsters I don't need to fight. I want to get my money, that's most important. Ah! Well, Mr. Play It Safe is not doing his best right now. There we go. I know, right? Kenny mentioned it. He said, like, what the hell? Oh, this is tracking. I missed this before. How did I miss that? This Tipp guy is a big bug. Or maybe he's got a big backpack? Kenny mentioned, like, oh, your stomach ache is going to get better for Silksong, and I didn't believe him. I'm going to be honest. I was like, there's a genuine chance that it doesn't, but I'm just going to have to push through it and play Silksong with an upset stomach. But here we are. Stomach is better. I'm a happy man. I'm silking my song. Father's Day in Australia is tomorrow. What better life could I ask for? I get to enjoy a nice lunch with my family. I get to silk my song. Truly is a wonderful place, this planet called Earth, sometimes. Yeah, I think Kenny's taking a little bit of a break, or I don't know if it's even called a break, because I don't know if he's going to continue it. But it seems like he's doing a lot less content stuff. But yeah, he's still a good fan game man. He'll try to give feedback. He'll play the fan games. That's the flea. Just need that. Oh, the flea's not cured yet. There we go. It'll be, yeah, I mean, just not even just Kenny, but just more people playing the game. Seeing more Hall of Fames, more feedback. It'll be nice. You'll get to see where Jam Festival lands on the big... I don't know if you've been keeping up to date with it or if you've seen it, but the big tier list that lists nearly every fan game in existence. Okay, let's go on here. Okay, we're going places. Got some parkour, that's worrying. Ow! I hit my head on the ceiling. I hit my head on the ceiling again. That's not good. Let me see if I can send you a list. Haven't you seen this? Recruitment is on it. I think Nightmare's probably on it too, but I don't remember Nightmare. Get a link out for you. So this guy, he's called Marx, like the communist. Like the communist, he's called Marx, now that I think about it. And he's got a tier list. And his tier list is he's trying to play like every Pokemon fan game, or as many as he can. And he's been playing a lot. I think there's 500 plus on there. And they talked about like his to-do list. He's got a to-do list as well. I'm fucked. I'm gonna die. He's got a to-do list, a wheel that he spins to see what game he should play next. And that wheel has 300 games on it. So yeah, he's he's a busy bee. So good luck scrolling through that tier list. Good luck finding the games you worked on, because you're gonna have to search through 300 games. I guess just a heads up, because I don't want you seeing your game and getting demotivated. I think you'll be fine, but some things he mentioned in the interview today that he did for Hints of History is, one, like, this is just his opinion. Don't take it too seriously. He's not even trying to do like an objective ranking. I know, because if you're a written, you could control F5, but unfortunately, Tier Maker or whatever it's called doesn't let you do it. Tier List Maker just lets you do images, I believe. But yeah, so like he's not trying to be objective. He's not trying to be like a premium reviewer. It's just based off his own experience with the game. And so like if he says someone's game is bad, it doesn't mean it's bad. It's just his experience. And the other thing he mentioned is because the tiers do go all the way to L. I think he said he tries to explain vaguely what each tier means to him. But essentially, H is when it starts to become good. Look, I mean, shoot a message to one of the guys. I can't even vouch for you anymore because I'm not on the podcast. But they like to do interview episodes. In fact, they kind of need to, because you run out of weekly topics for Pokemon fan games when it's not the jam season. And yeah, only so many games. I left for life reasons that I can't really talk about. But my life's pretty unpredictable, so I can't really commit to the podcast anymore. C is good, man. I know it sounds bad, because C is like the third letter in the alphabet, and they add S and S plus on top of this. But C is actually a good tier when you're going all the way to L. Yeah. He's, apparently he's been playing the current jam game. What the fuck? He's been playing the current jam games, and because I'm still in the Hints of History server, I get to see what they're chatting about a little bit. I get to see what images get posted. And he's doing an update for the current jam games. And you know what get an S rank that blew me away? Stardust Princess, the game I worked on for the jam. I did not expect it to get an S rank. But like, wow. I mean, take it, yeah. Again, like, I can't be too proud of being S rank because I say like it's just one guy's opinion. Don't take it too seriously. But it does make me happy that I'm dead. It does make me happy that there's someone who values it so highly. I need to go back and get my money. Maybe. He does follow me on Twitter. I think he also follows, or maybe Blue Sky. He follows me on something. I think he follows a lot of people on Blue Sky and Twitter. Or maybe it's just people who are on Hints of History. I'm not sure. If you've got an hour and a half to kill, which many people don't, but if you do, I do recommend you watch the Hints of History interview, because it is kind of interesting hearing him talk about how he does all of the rankings. And like something he said that kind of I don't know, it made me happy to hear because it's kind of like a unique thing to value. But he mentioned that something he personally really enjoys is like being able to get to know the fan game dev through their fan game. And I'm paraphrasing a little bit, but that's essentially what he was getting at. Like being able to see what they enjoy in a Pokemon game by playing their fan game. And like I don't agree with this at all, to be honest, but he said there's a line in Pokemon, I forgot the name, but there was a game he was playing, maybe Vanguard, and he mentioned a line that was along the lines of, oh, in this region we don't have gym battles like the other regions, we have something different. And to him, for me, that's just like a random line of dialogue. I honestly don't care about that. But for him, he said he really liked that line of dialogue because he kind of felt like by reading it, he could see like, oh, this developer, they kind of like trying something unique with the gym system. They're like trying something else, not just doing 8 gyms. I was like, that's kind of an interesting take, you know? Seeing that line of dialogue and trying to learn what they like about a Pokemon game. Oh, how am I gonna reach this? Why can you? That's bad. There's actually a real possibility that I'm going to lose my money. Well, I didn't lose my money. I got my money back, but I died in the exact same place, which is not good. Where am I going? Yes. I think if you want to talk on the... I personally, when I was on the jam, I didn't push through that badly, to be honest. But I thought Mega Greninja would be an interesting person to have on the show. The podcast. Because Mega Greninja's been around a lot, but he also does his own content, so it's interesting in that sense. But also just because he's part of the Greek fan game scene, and like, I don't have any statistics, but I'm probably willing to say that I reckon Mega Greninja is the biggest Greek PokeTuber, or Greek fan game PokeTuber at least. I think it'd be a little bit interesting to hear about that. Because all of us, at least from a podcast, English, I think none of us have like... I know Cade has learned a bit of Spanish. I guess since Andy went to school in America, he probably learned Spanish too. But like none of us have like native languages that aren't English. Fuck off, fuck off, fuck off! Okay, heal and get out. Oh damn, that's cool, wow, playing it twice. Was Mega Ninja on the Hall of Fame? I didn't clock that. His real name is like Alexis, I want to say. Am I wrong? I could be wrong. I need to hunt down the guy who's gone missing. I didn't realize that one of the Hall of Fame scenes was Mega Ninja. Yeah. I guess there's some Australian slang. Oh, that's it. Fuck. I should know that. Where was the scent I was following? Oh, this seems like it. This way? How can I forget? I played Pivot with that man. Forgetting his name. He's not just called Mega, last name Greninja. As awesome as that would be. Where did you go? Bench me? Where actually did you go? What? You went on a hike. And then you went up? Do you think that's good or bad? Because I genuinely don't know. I know some people like Pokemon Myth. I never played Pokemon Myth, but I also heard some people did not like Pokemon Myth. And on top of that, I think a lot of people don't like the developer of Pokemon Myth. Unless I'm thinking of a different Pokemon Myth. There's a lot of stuff that I agree with on the tier list, but there's also a lot of stuff that I don't agree with. Where is the guy that I'm looking for? Did I miss him? I shouldn't say. Let me double check who the dev is. Does a dev start with F? I mean, I'll put it this way, right? From my understanding, Pokemon Myth is no longer on EV Expo. I mean, this guy has got peculiar taste. Some things he'll like, some things he won't. If you ask him, he'll probably tell you. Because on the interview, he was saying that like he genuinely remembers pretty much every fan game he's played, and they were like asking him random fan games, being like, "What do you think of this one? What do you think of this one?" And he was able to talk about them. I think the dev is someone called Valkyrie, and I believe they did some illegal stuff to do with online privacy. I shouldn't spread rumors, but because of that, they are no longer part of EV Expo, and their game is no longer hosted on EV Expo. And I think it's also not hosted on Pokemon Community based off what I can see. But obviously, you know, separate the art and the artist. But I think that put a lot of a sour taste in a lot of people's opinion, I guess, how they thought about the game. Like, even if I can't remember or say exactly what they did, where did your scent go, little guy? I gotta reinvigorate it. I missed your line. Well, even if you do, at the end of the day, it's a Pokemon fan game. It's not. I don't think it's really going to be masterclass enough to separate that stuff or put that stuff aside, and it's definitely not going to make it easy to think about. Why did I lose a scent? I was following it. It does go down. Oh, here he is. Hey, buddy. Wake up. Oh, those horrible beastie beasts are gone. Much and many thanks to you, mighty warrior. Now, if Team Cherry, the developers of Silksong, came out to be horrible racists, which, you know, if there was ever a time for Australian people to come out as racist, now would be the time. Because we have a bunch of anti-immigration marches around Australia, and they're all being led by openly white supremacists. So if they suddenly appear on the TV at one of these marches, well, I might still be playing Silksong. We don't know. I'll deal with that when I get up to it. Frey, the Bellheart trainer, seems concerned for your safety and for the cargo you carry. She sent you? She needs to learny a little patience. I'm is barely been away, but still, it's lucky for me you came. Ta-da! I found you, buddy. I hope you're happy. Well, I'm be off now, but old Grubby Grub in the bell will come after me herself if she not get her goods. Okay, off he goes. I want to do the polar quest as well, so I guess we'll climb back up. Oh, that looks like it's going to hurt me if I touch it. Maybe I can't climb back up. No, I can. This is worm waves. Which I now have a map for, right? I do. How intriguing. This way. Okay, I need to find some purple flowers. How hard can that be? How many of them do I need? I need 2 more. I can go up here now, and I couldn't go up here before. Oh boy, it looks like some more parkour potential. You're a new enemy. Winged Pilgrim Bellbearer. Case of Vase of Iron Bells. You're not new, I've fought you before. Oh. You are being troublesome. Can you come down and fight me? Nice. Come a little closer. Like Cage the Elephant said. There we go. Oh, so this is gonna let me open this and shortcut to the station. How convenient. And is this even a bench?